On the ground, you should make it on the ground, you should make it pop.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second episode of our Chengdu Motorshow 2025 series. If you haven't seen the first one yet, what are you waiting for? You'll find the direct link down in the description or just click the card up top. Grab a coffee, maybe a bite to eat, and enjoy this ride through the very best of automotive innovation and technology.
Let's go, guys. How good is it?
This is actually really nice.
Yeah, I know, so this is coming. So
This is coming.
Yeah. My cousin wants to take one back to Papua New Guinea. So this is what he's waiting for. He's currently got a Land Cruiser Prado.
Prados suck. Ready, Misha?
No. Should I? Oh my god, that's already really steep.
No, it's nothing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You're right, that does feel weird.
So 49 degrees is what I've done.
Bro, that feels like you're just gonna flip backwards. Jesus Christ. I was like, nah, I'll be fine. Nah, that was fucking weird.
So that's 45. Imagine doing that with rock steps and massive big like ruts and holes and... Sorry.
This stuff's not so daunting because I sort of understand what to expect. You know,
Oh my god.
And does he still on the brake or does
Nah,
he
he'll
just
just let go.
And it does it itself.
Yeah.
See, there goes my phone under the seat.
What do you reckon about that?
It's nice.
Wet pants?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, and from the back.
Yeah, from the back as well, eh?
Look at that for a hairstyle. Hey, how are you? Anyhow. Hey, we saw that in Australia. Remember, we drove it. So I've done a video on YouTube of this car, so there's no point in looking at that. I've got a full video. If you haven't seen it, you'll find it on my YouTube channel. I've also got a video on this, my last trip in China. Look at this. I think they've taken the seats from the vehicle and they've put it here as a... How cool is that? Okay, then you got the space shuttle. Then you got Hi4T, so Hi4T, Hi4Z, all right? And then the Hi4, all right? Which is originally what we got in Australia. Then we got also the Hi4T. We still haven't got the Hi4Z. We did have a drive of the Hi4Z in the desert, so you'll be able to find our video on that. All right, so this is the drivetrain, how it works, you can see. So Hi4T still has all your conventional gearbox, transfer case, differential, mechanical locker in the rear, and you've got connection between the front and rear wheels. However, if we walk over to the Hi4Z, which is the Hi4Z, this is what I like, all right? So you've got no mechanical connection between the front and rear wheels, all right? It's got a battery situated in the center, massive big electronic motor in the rear with, I'm pretty sure it's got an electronic rear differential lock on it, which will be probably similar to the other brands, which is low range as well. Yeah, low range as well. So it's all internal. So there you go. That's what it looks like. Very cool. I like seeing this. So very, 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 very cool. This is a Tank 700, all right, so you got full airbag suspension. Mate, how awesome is it? We got to drive this. We haven't actually released a video on it, but it's lost somewhere in my hard drives. I've got to probably dig it up somewhere. But we actually did drive this in Siswanbana. Okay. Anyway, oh, and I've driven it on the racetrack. All right, let's carry on. You can now buy this car in Australia, the Haval Big Dog. Then you have the H9. We don't have this here yet. Very cool car though. It's a little bit bigger than the other vehicles. Rico's gonna open it up and have a look inside. All right, so this one here is a full 5-seater car with a decent amount of boot space. So it's not a 7-seater. So personally, I reckon they shouldn't bring it to Australia. Other people might think otherwise. I actually prefer the H5 because it's a longer wheelbase. So it's got more room inside. Haval Raptor, look at this. Two-door, look at this is sick. So V6 two-door GWM Cannon. What do you guys think about this? You reckon that's cool? How cool is that? Imagine this in Australia. How tough is it? All right, how tough is it? All right, so it's got the facelift interior, obviously, same as what we got in Australia now. It's got a full roll cage.
Roll cage.
Yeah, you need one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
V6, hey, twin turbo V6, how cool is it? It looks so tough. How tough does it look? All right, so this is the Haval H5. This, I reckon, would do well in Australia because everyone loves a big SUV. All right, now if you look how big that rear door is and how big the rear quarter is, it's massive. So look at the boot space in here. That's what I said to you. This is, the GWM needs to bring this and not all these other small little cars. This is a cool SUV, massive boot space. I think this car in a 7-seater would do really well. In this model here, this variant is only a 5-seater, okay? But this in a 7-seater I think will do really well. Massive boot, humongous. All right, and the price point on this vehicle is really good. So it'll do really, really good against a lot of like other vehicles on the market. Like, you know, even if you want a Kia Carnival, like, I think this is a good SUV or a Palisade. You know, this will compete with a Palisade, which they're quite a big car. You know, they're not really that good off-road, whereas this car would probably be still really good off-road. But yeah, that's the interior. Quite a nice car, plenty of legroom in the back, plenty of boot space. Bring it in a 7-seater, I think it'll do well. Tank 400 will do well in Australia. I still really like this car. Tank 300 is too small for a lot of families, including myself. I own one, but yeah, I don't use it as a family car. It's just too small. Whereas a Tank 400, it's a little bit bigger. You've just got that little bit of extra boot room and also leg space in the rear. And then you have got, obviously, Chung Chung Pao, which is a GWM Cannon, all right? But this has got a nice interior. We don't get this in Australia. It would be really cool if they did some options like this to make it feel a little bit more classy and upmarket in case you don't want to use it as a traditional work ute and you want something really like up spec in a ute, all right? Oh, what? I'm gonna go over because we're pretty experienced in this world of cars. So I'm gonna go and check out 212. Let's go, because this has some really, really, really cool new cars. So I think some of these cars, if they came to Australia, would nail the market. T01, look at that. That is sick. So let's see what it's like in here. Holy cow, the driving position here is very high, which is good. A lot of people with these sort of vehicles like it. So the driving position, seating position is super high. So in the middle here, you've got your 2 high, 4 low, sport mode, front and rear lockers.
About this. Have a look at this one.
So this is the 212. So Rico just told me that this car is really well priced. So yes, it's not obviously the same as a Grenadier internally because, you know, it's more like a vehicle, yeah? Like the Grenadier is built like a solid tank. This is, you know, friggin' hell. I mean, for the price of this car, I think it's going to do really well. All right, so look at this. This is off its head. All right, let's jump under and have a look. What are we working with here? So it's running some Cayman suspension, right? Full Cayman suspension. AT portals. All right, I'm friends with him, the owner of that. So he's put his portals already on it. Holy cow, AT portals are super solid. Not like the Fonvo ones that I run, but however, because they run not a machined portal, so like mine were, you know, the ones I was running before on my Tank 300, the portal was actually a billet aluminium. These are steel. They're made really thick, but the gears are a lot wider, and that's how they're super solid, so you'll never snap them, right? So there you go. Okay guys, my mind has just been blown. Here I am being critical about it, going, yeah, like, I mean, it could be a bit better build quality inside. It's 32 grand starting from. Are you serious?
At top of the range, 40.
Top of the range is 40 grand. Twin lock, solid axle front and rear, right? So 2-litre petrol turbo, if they did a diesel, kill the market, but who cares, mate? It's 40 grand. If it comes to Australia for under 50, you're gonna kill the market. Like, when you compare this to a Jeep, mate, it is 10 times better than a Jeep, 100%. Because you gotta remember, my perception of quality in cars now is very skewed because all these Chinese cars, I've been looking at all these super luxury cars and they are really high end. But like, I mean, it's still got soft touch materials on the dash and everything. Plastic down here, plastic down here. But if you're going forward driving, you're not gonna give a shit, right? Look at the height of this thing. So that's how high it is. What do you reckon? How tough does it look? Look at this. Let's have a look under the hood, all right? I'm actually quite excited. And look at that. Primer at the top here, all right? Full diesel. Holy moly. Massive battery in the front. Man. And I love how they're literally a car across from tank. So you got tank stand, and then you got 2-on-2. How ridiculous is that? It's insane. Anyway, they brought a diesel. No way!
Yep.
Oh my God. We're going to do parts for it, 100%. We'll do parts for this.
100% also.
110%. This will dominate. So this gentleman here we've just met, he goes, he loves it.
Yes.
He loves the 2-on-2. Now, what do you like about it?
Soldier.
You're a soldier. Have you driven it?
Yes.
You've driven it. You like Jeeps, yeah?
Yes.
And what do you think about this?
Yes, it's a Jeep and driver Chengdu.
Yeah, it drives good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we haven't had a drive of it, but this gentleman reckons he's driven it, and he reckons it's really good.
So this is a storage.
This is a storage modular pack? Oh, so that's a fingerprint lock. So that's a fingerprint lock, and it's got Type-C charging, so that's how you charge it. But that will come out, and you've got storage. That's cool. And then you've got the non-portal one over here. Now, I noticed everyone in China, they're all running Saloon tires, all right? We have access to these tires in Australia. So these are a Saloon.
Saloon.
But if you have a look at these, they got little studs, that's for snow. Check out the accessories they have for them. All right, so they've already started tweaking them. We are actually working with this company, Shuxy. All right, look at this. Look at some of the accessories they got. They've already got snorkels, bash plates, so full aluminium. All right, look at the wheels. Some other shocks, aftermarket parts. So this is the factory, Rico just told me, that actually made our snorkel. So
Oh, that's made by him.
that's all made by him as well. So the same manufacturer that makes all these OEM parts, he makes OEM parts for a lot of people, and he's making our factory snorkel. So we have direct connection with a lot of factories in China. This is a 2-tone interior. Looks gangster. It's full wrapped. Actually, is it wrapped or is that a factory color? That's a factory color. That is sick. Very, very similar to the new XSR in Australia. A little bit darker though. All right, anyway, so what do you guys think? Pretty cool, huh? We've got a lot of cars to look at, so we're gonna get out of here and let's go. Then here we've got the test track going on. All right. Look at this, full cross axle setup. High 4T, right? In a Tank 300. And if you like that platform, we got the exclusive rights in Australia for that platform, so you can purchase one of them. So we're at the Rowie stand. Some history behind this. Rico reckons that, what was it?
So SAG actually bought Rover
SAIC bought Rover
back in the days.
back in the day.
But they didn't buy the brand. So they bought the technology, they bought Rover 75. So they've been building, so they came up with another brand called Rowe.
Yeah.
So they've been building their cars based on Rover 75 for a number of years. And now they
Oh,
started
the Rover
design-
75, I
Yeah,
remember.
that's right. Yeah. So they now started designing on their own cars. So they are the decent platform.
Yeah.
But Rover 75 is how Rover started.
Okay, so I had a quick look at these. I mean, honestly, they don't really interest me. They're pretty boring and basic, generic cars. So we're going to keep moving. But there you go. There's a history of the Rowie apparently. So better check that. If Rico specs, Rico's data, check it for me. And then we've got the V-Dub over here. I haven't looked at V-dubs for years. Obviously, I've owned a lot of V-dubs and Audis.
Let's call it Passat Pro.
That door feels good.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, that feels heavy as.
Always been for Volkswagen.
Yeah. Feels really good. Interior quality,
Okay.
yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's still a bit like, yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, not bad, eh? Not bad, like still soft plastics everywhere, soft touch everywhere. Bit of plastics down here, that's fine. I mean,
Closing?
nah, is it? Not self-closing. It is?
No, I pushed it.
There you go, GTS, V-dub. New Lamando. We got the Volkswagen Lamando. It's the Lamando L. Let's have a look. Seats are comfy. Oh, doors feel terrible. Yeah, doors feel terrible. This feels Chinese. German car feels Chinese. It actually feels cheap as.
Oh, it is a cheap car.
There you go, anyway. That Passat felt, the build quality on it was good.
Yeah.
Terramount Pro. That looks pretty tough, eh? I wish we could have a look at that. All right, let's keep moving on, Rico. We've got so much to see. All right, so we got the MG7 here, all right, with this lady scratching the bonnet. Now, look inside, MG7. So we've got the MG5 in Australia. Yeah, nice little steering wheel. A bit plasticky, all up the top there. But like, I mean, all the cars are just improving every generation. Every new generation just gets better and better and better. It's nuts. Like, it's a nice looking car. Oh, the Cyberstar. I drove one of them in New Zealand. All right, then you got, Rico, this is your new car. What do you reckon? MG4. Look at this wide body MG4. How crazy is that? It looks similar. Wait, does that remind you of the Yaris? Full wide body. Door delete on the rear. Oh God, the stuff you see in China. Oh man, so many cars. Xiaomi, it's free. Look at this, got a little wing for your little, you know, boy races. How do you open this boot? There we go, you push the actual, there you go. Let's have a look at how big that booty is. Oh yeah, you got a second row of seats and then probably about 250 mil of space. Rico, this is perfect for you, jump in, come on. Let's see how you fit. I think you might need to put the seat manual. All right, so with Rico driving, there is no way you're gonna get a passenger in back there. Rico, you look so cute in that.
My shopping cart.
Yeah? All right, so we've got the Radar. All right, look at this. 5.9 litres combined economy. It's a plug-in hybrid, all right. 1,000 kilo payload, I'm guessing, does that say?
No, 60%. That's the most. That's the biggest climb you can do.
What, it reckons it'll do a 66% gradient?
Not sure about that. Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to see about that. 66% gradient, that's like backflip. But anyway, so yeah, this is the Radar. I just had a quick look inside. It's good for you. I mean, seats feel nice. Center console's a bit plasticky. Up here's a little bit, you know, scratchy materials, but it's a ute. It's a ute. It literally is a ute.
For work ute, I think it's good enough.
There you go, in the back. So look at the tub, big tub. Look, they're comparing it to the Cybertruck. All right, and then we got the Maxus, which is known as LDV in Australia. Yeah, so this is LDV. I mean, wow. Okay, now I'm looking at this, comparing it to that other, what was it, the Rima? Radar. We were just comparing the Radar. This is a lot cheaper than the Radar. Holy cow. Anyway, very plasticky.
But you know what? When you pay like, what, 20 grand for a ute, you can't complain.
Yeah, that's true.
It's still allowing you for 20 grand.
Yeah, 100%. This is what we have in Australia now. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it at the dealership. So yeah, soft touch materials. The only plastic is about 1 inch on the front here, maybe 2 inches. All right, which is good. Nice, soft touch plastics. You know, good trim. Still pretty sturdy, considering that's a really slimline screen there. Climate control. So this, comparing it to a T60, you can't even compare it. T60 is absolute, not that nice to be in. But anyway, I think this is a nice ute, and when I get back to Australia, I'm gonna go and take one for a test drive. Center console, yeah, I mean, it's actually a nice big ute, Rico. Some people don't like the looks of it. Yeah, no. The only thing I don't like about it is toe room. Look at my toes, I can't lift them. Other than that, yeah, toe room's annoying. The back, scratchy plastics again, you know, but it's a ute. And I think it is very well priced. All right, so this is the BJ40E. All right, there you go.
Plug-in hybrid. And
Plug-in hybrid.
This is the one with a range extender. So it doesn't
Rage extender. There you go. Decent boot space. You reckon that's similar to Tank 300? That's a bit bigger. Let's look in the back. Got infinity stereo. Build quality. Yeah, it's got all soft touch materials. Plastic down here. It's fine. All right, really good.
That's it for today's episode of the Chengdu Motorshow 2025 series. Hope you enjoyed the ride. Make sure to hit that like button, drop us a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you next time. Peace.